Hi everyone. Sorry for the voice and the hoodie, but my sinuses are acting up and I'm constantly feeling freezing and I'm stuffed up all the time. So hopefully this video turns out okay. Alright, let's start. So I decided to write my speech about my dad, Scotty DeLashman. Throughout the years, we have known each other. Besides God, he has been the most influential person through my life. When a man hits a certain point of his life, through his late teenage years, he's very influential. He's very easily influenced, and he soaks up everything you teach him and that he sees. Scotty was a person that I soaked up everything from, and he is a person who helps me be the man I am today. And during the speech, he is not my biological father, but I will call him what he is. He is my dad, and he is one of my closest friends. Me and Sky were introduced through church. At an early age, he was given the opportunity to teach me lessons, and I was given the blessing to be able to learn from him. With Scotty working in the court system, he understood and knew why my biological father was not in the picture of my life. And whenever I had a question of coming of age at any point in my life, he bore the responsibility to answer those questions because unconsciously I chose him to be the figure I looked up to. With also him working in the court system, he understood the evil people hid behind their walls and what a person should be like to their family and to their friends and to their children. So I was able to learn from him what I should be and what I should act like. Also using him as an example, as that base for my character. And on top of that, he helped me build the base of why I should put God first and to be responsible and an honest person. My dad has supported me through my biggest triumphs and my largest falls. During high school, when I was at the most pinnacle point in my life and making a lot of really bad decisions, he was there for me. He was one of the very few people who did not abandon me when even my mother did, my biological mother. And he was always there to help me and answer questions for advice. Even when I blatantly disregarded his advice when I asked, he still continued to give me that advice I had desperately sought and needed. Mind that. Sky, during this time, he was probably the only person who influenced me majorly. The most appreciative thing I am for Scotty he has helped me in my progression to become the man I am today. Although I am young, I do credit myself to be more responsible than most of people my age because of Scotty, because he taught me the importance of responsibility and the importance of it. Him as a person, he has been a phenomenal example of how a man should be. In my opinion, he's one of the very few men left of the prime example of a man. I'm very grateful to be able to learn from him. He has taught me to always be thankful, even when times are rough, keep calm despite and when life and others have not given you the good set of cards to play with. You can always try harder and do better, and to act with dignity and respect, even when people do not show that same in return to you. Last but not least, he has taught me that walking with God is the best and only way to live life and become the man I want to be. And one of the best memory and moment of my life Scotty was a part of. When I decided to get saved and get baptized, I did not ask a pastor to do it. I asked Scotty to. And he graciously accepted, and he baptized me. To conclude this short speech, because I don't have a lot of time to explain how amazing this man is, and to do him justice, Scotty has been the most influential person through my life. He has been kind and helpful and understanding. If life has ever or will ever go wrong, my dad would be there for me. Like he always has. Thank you for listening to me describe one of the few examples of how a man should be, because my dad is a prime example of this. Thank you for listening.